Okay, as promised, I wanted to do a video after being here at the Hotel Jazz in Barcelona for 5 evenings. I've been here 4 evenings, and I'll go ahead and do it now because I think I've got enough information to share with the rest of the world. This is a really nice place. Hotel Jazz is over by the university, which is off to my left. It's a very busy place. I'm going to show you the streets out front in a second. I'll give you a quick little tour of the hotel and give you some of my thoughts along the way. We're kind of sandwiched in between these two streets. This one is the smaller of the two, and I'm not even going to try to pronunciate the names. When you look at the map of where the Hotel Jazz is at, then you'll see that it's on the point here. And the point is this way. The Aero bus stop is right there on the other side. The university's that way. And this is a one-way street. Folks in the morning get off the metro, which is also this way, and they walk to work this way. So this is one side of the Hotel Jazz. Then there's this short, what looks like a pedestrian walkway, but it's actually a street. Taxis are in this, taxi and delivery vehicles are in this spot all the time. So this is the busier of the two streets. It's all kinds of shopping, bars, food places, everything you want. Most anywhere you go in Barcelona, in the downtown area. But on this street in particular, close to the hotel, you don't have to go very far. There's a 24-hour supermarket there, and they all look about the same. That's pretty usual. So if you wanted something for the hotel room, that would be a spot to get it. You see the graffiti on the doors? That just means the business is not open yet. That'll be gone in a few moments, about 9 or 10 o'clock, and then those will all be storefronts. There's a little noodle spot. So as I've said, I really enjoyed the Hotel Jazz. I'm going to go inside, take you to the roof. I did a room tour video of my room, and you can see that on a separate video, probably the one next to this one. But let's go inside and take a look. So this is the lobby area. Upstairs is the breakfast area. And if you got here early before your room was ready, you could just park your bags here, get off the Aero bus, or get out of your taxi, and just come over here. These are not real books, they're fake books. And it's just this little lobby area right here. Two elevators, and some steps. The front office staff, or front desk staff, are very nice, very helpful. They'll call you a taxi, they'll give you suggestions on where to go to eat, and etc. So let's go from the bottom to the top. Let's go to the roof. To do this, you'll need your key. So let's take a look at that. All right, we've just gotten out of the elevators on the 8th floor, and this is the top open space area. There's a pool here, a very nice pool. A lot of the hotels here in Barcelona have pools on the top. This is a really nice space to come in the evenings. If I think of it, I've got a short video, of just standing here looking at all the lights. Maybe I can insert that at the end of the video here, but if I don't, then absolutely come up here and take a look at this in the evening. For all the times I've come up here, I've been either by myself or just a few folks have been up here, all hotel guests. So you've got views. The ocean is off in the distance. We're really not that far from the coast, a little over a mile, I would say. If you walk straight down Las Ramblas, you would get to Christopher Columbus, and then he's pointing towards the cruise ship, from what I'm told. So this is the way to go. This is a real nice feature of the Hotel Jazz. You can see the monastery, a piece of the monastery from here. Not that, but over here. Let's see if we can see that or not. See up on top of the hill there? Can you see that or not? A little steady. Gives you kind of a perspective. So that the minor street that I showed you before is down that way. And maybe we can come back around and take a peek at that. And the busier street is this one. So there's a couple of guests here. This is a nice spot. I think I read online that they had a bar up here at one point. I'm not sure about that. I haven't seen any bartenders or anything like that around. There is a bar on the first floor, but I haven't seen anybody in there either. So for any of your bar activities, you go outside. This is facing down toward the front of the hotel. It's that little side street where the taxi cabs and delivery trucks go. Coming back over this way. This little walk around area. You can come down here like those folks and have a cigarette if you want to. Nice little spot to get away. Here's that minor street just on the side of the hotel. By the way, I just thought about this. As you come out of the hotel doors and make a left, if you walk down this minor street and make a right, there's an an 80 grocery store about half a block that way. Come out of the hotel, make a left, go down this short block, make a right, and there's an Audi right there. They've got just like a small grocery store. Got everything you need there. So let's go take a peek on the other side. Put you on pause, we'll walk back over here. So now we're just coming up on the other side of the rooftop. Lots of seating. Lots of quiet time space here. And here's the street down below us. This is the major street. There's that supermarket I was showing you earlier. Okay, so that's the rooftop. It's a nice feature of this hotel. All right, let's go down to the first floor where they have the breakfast spot, and then we'll be done with this tour. Okay, so this is the little breakfast spot here. My friend Maria. I won't go in there too far, but we got really yummy breakfasts over there. She's the most amazing employee in the whole hotel. And always folks sitting down here. There's juice and coffee and everything you want here. I won't mess with anybody's breakfast privacy, but this is on the first floor. Okay, the lobby's on the 0th floor, and then I brought you around. This is that bar area I told you about that I've never seen a bartender at. I think they said that it's closed now, but I think normally it is open. And now I brought you full circle. This is the lobby that we started in down here. So I hope that gives you a quick little overview. I really enjoyed my time here. My room, as I've said, I think I said it already, I may not have. It's very quiet. It's an interior room in room 201, interior room. I imagine the rooms on the outside could be a little bit more noisy, but I found it to be very quiet. Everything you need in there. I did have to order an ironing board, but housekeeping brought that up to me right away. So, overall impressions very positive. I'm glad I stayed here for this, my first visit to Barcelona. I've heard other areas of the city are less busy, but I wanted that kind of vibe here, and I got to walk I walked all the way back from Las Ramblas yesterday, which I would not recommend unless you're in pretty good shape. It's about a 2-mile walk, but you can stop for lunch and shopping on the way back. Take a taxi. That's what I did to get there in time. What else about this hotel? I'm going to recommend it. I think you should stay here. If you're getting on a cruise ship, I've talked to all the taxi cab drivers. I've been using Uber, but the Uber drivers or taxi drivers, I've been talking to them about it, and they said it's a quick run to the cruise ship port. I used the Aerobus to get here from the airport, and if I had to go back, I would use the Aerobus back. It's about €8, a little less. Let me think, is there anything else that I wanted to mention? The Plaza Catalone or Plaza Catalone, Catalonia, is just a short walk down either one of those streets that I showed you out front. It's basically, I think, to the east of here. And then there's a mall, a major, huge department store mall just next to that. And what I found late in my stay was there's a grocery store, a major grocery store, on the subterranean floor of that department store. It's got all the food, all the drinks, it's got hot food service, it's got everything in there. So if you came here and you wanted anything from a grocery store, there's that. I also found here in Barcelona, there's nothing like a CVS or a Walgreens or Rite Aid. There's nothing like that. If you want pharmaceuticals, over-the-counter stuff, even prescription, I imagine, you have to go to a pharmacy, and they're on every corner, almost every corner next to the bar. There's a bar, a mini market, and a pharmacy on almost every street. So just go in the pharmacy, ask them. They all speak English, or they speak enough English for you to get your point across. So if you wanted your medicines that you want to take on the cruise, just in case, like I do, just in case, you have to go to the pharmacy and buy them. You won't be able to get it in that store I mentioned underneath the mall or anywhere else. So they have that bifurcated between the groceries and everything else, the pharmaceuticals. So there's that point. Come to the Hotel Jazz, stay here. It's a very nice spot. All the staff were amazing, very helpful. There's always somebody at the front desk 24/7. It's not a very dangerous spot over here. I would have known it. I'm keyed in on that sort of stuff. No thugs, no problems over here. I just strap everything down. Watch out for pickpocketers because we're next to Las Ramblas. Anyway, that's my more than short little review of the Hotel Jazz. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. You know I'm not a big YouTube guy, but I just like sharing information with folks that I couldn't find on YouTube, and I wanted to give back. So that's it. This is Aaron. I'll be signing off from the Hotel Jazz in Barcelona. I'm wishing you very, very safe travels. Let me turn the thing around here. Have a good day.